Hi, it's Ray, Chubby Ray Comics. I don't get single issues. I collect trade paperbacks and I collect omnibuses, collected editions. I've been doing this since last summer. That's when I started buying all this great collection. I love comics. I love talking about them. I used to collect years ago. Then I stopped and got back into it last summer. And I'm so happy to be back and collecting. I was recently asked what were my favorite books that I've read since last summer. So I came up with a list and I just wanted to share them with you. Number 10, Captain America, Winter Soldier. This such a good story. It's Ed Brubaker. It's a fantastic story. Of course, you've all seen the movie, but this was before the movie. It was a great, great book, great story. Number 10 on my list. Number 9, Ultimate Doomsday by Brian Michael Bendis. This, by the way, this is the origin of the Maker. If you're like me and you think the Maker is the most awesome villain currently in Marvel Comics, you will love this book. Ultimate Doomsday is fantastic. Number 8, Benjamin Percy's run on Ghost Rider. This is fantastic. Unchained, Shadow Country, Dragged Out of Hell, and Rite of Passage. This is a great, great series. Johnny Blaze, he's married, he's got kids, he's working for his father-in-law. Life is wonderful, but something's wrong. And he realizes it. And he figures it all out. And eventually it ends up with him on the road with an FBI agent named Talia. And it is a fantastic series. I loved it. Loved every bit of it. That's number 8. Number 7, it's Joshua Williamson and Tom King, who are two of the best writers ever. And it's such a great book. It's called The Button. It's Batman and the Flash teaming up. They go to the Flashpoint world because Batman is beaten by Reverse Flash. It led to the Doomsday Clock. It's Batman and Flash. It's fantastic. Ultimate Spider-Man trade paperback, volume 1. Tony Stark shows up in Peter Parker's life telling him, you were supposed to be this thing called Spider-Man, and it never happened because the Maker made it not happen. And so he gives Peter Parker the ability to become Spider-Man, and he ends up becoming Spider-Man. And I'm telling you, this is a fantastic book. I just loved it. All right, let's get on to the top 5. Superman Warworld Rising. Warworld sends a ship to the United States. They send a ship to the United States, but the ship ends up crashing in the ocean. And so the technology is something that everybody wants. The United States wants it, and Atlantis wants the technology. So this is an action adventure superhero story, but it is also a political drama. It is fantastic. It ends up with, there's almost a war between the United States and Atlantis if Superman doesn't do something. It is a great, great book. And it's going to be coming out in omnibus. The Warworld Saga coming out in omnibus later this year. Highly recommend. Number 4 of the 10 best books I've read since coming back into comics. Shadow War. I love this book. It's Batman. It's Robin. It's Deathstroke. It's Ra's al Ghul. It's actually the assassination of Ra's al Ghul. It's got Talia in it. It's amazing. It's Joshua Williamson. This is one of the finest books I've read. I love this book. Love this story. Doomsday War is a fantastic book. That's number 4. Number 3, Redcoat. Redcoat Volume 1. Redcoat Volume 1 is so fun. You guys, it's so much fun. I compare it to the way I felt the first time I ever saw Back to the Future. Do you remember the first time you saw Back to the Future, how you felt? That's how I felt reading this book. It is Jeff Johns and Brian Hitch, a Revolutionary War soldier. He ends up getting powers that were meant for someone else. And I'm not going to tell you that person is meant for. You'll find out if you read it. He ends up getting these powers and it makes him immortal. He's always getting into mischief. It seems like a time travel mystery, but it's not. I mean, he lived the life consecutively. But this book is so good. I highly recommend Redcoat. It's so good. By the way, Redcoat gets a sidekick, a Robin-like sidekick, and I'm not going to tell you who it is because that's a major spoiler. And it's amazing. What he and this sidekick accomplish is something else. There are so many cool twists and turns in this book. Is so good. This is volume 1 of Redcoat. Number 2 in my best books I have read since getting back into comic, Donny Cates' Venom. I love Donny Cates' Venom. It starts with Rex, goes to the Abyss, Absolute Carnage, Venom Island, Venom Beyond, and The King in Black. It's Venom, Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock's son, Dylan Brock, is introduced. There are so many cool parts in this run. This is the Donny Cates run of Venom. I highly recommend it. This is the second best thing that I've read since getting back into comics, which now leads me to number one. Number one of all the books I've read since getting back in. This is the best thing that I've read. It's Batman. Of course it's Batman. I'm a huge Batman fan. It's Batman, Their Dark Designs. I love this story. If you've watched my videos, you know I love this story. I think I've done 5 videos on this story alone. I just love it. It's Batman fighting Deathstroke and all of his original OG villains. You know what I mean? It's all those old villains. And they come up with a plan that includes the Designer. Their Dark Designs is about a villain called the Designer. It is really, it's a great book. There are twists and turns in this book that are unbelievable. There is a big twist in this book that I was not ready for. In fact, there were 2 twists. There's a whole villain twist, and then there's a book at what happens at the end. It's amazing. Their Dark Designs, one of the best Batman stories, and it is definitely the best thing that I've read since getting back into comics last summer. So these are the top 10 books. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed it. I want you to like, follow, comment. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm wrong? What should I have picked? I tried to pick books that I've read since last summer. I mean, there are other great books. Batman Hush is probably my favorite of all time, but I hope all of you enjoyed this video. This is the top 10 comics for everybody that I've read since getting back into comics. This is Chubby Ray Comics. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you next time.